Welcome to this 3-part series on how to attract love with the Empress. If you are really looking to be able to find that loving connection with a new partner, deepen into the love that you have with your partner now, or find more love in the workplace, with your children at home, with your friends in your social life, this training is going to be for you, and I'm going to separate it into 3 different parts. And it's really going to be about practical skills that you can use right now to be able to attract more love into your life. I may as well be a professional at attracting love because I was a professional at blocking love. And I know all the ways that our ego actually influence us to block love. And a lot of us do some of the major things that I'm going to talk about in this series. One of them is to be looking for Mr. Right, Mr. Perfect, Mr. Lights up my heart and is everything to me right now, feeling the swoon, feeling the heart, feeling the twinkle. And it just is so rare to actually have that connection. And when you're looking for that, you can actually walk right past love and miss out. The other thing that we really do is, in an attempt to really deeply connect and be able to find intimacy, we jump too quickly into physical intimacy rather than investing in emotional intimacy, which is sustainable love. The last training, a little bit on that, is all around judgment and how our ego blocks love by saying he is too old, too short, too skinny, he is bald, he is uneducated, he's too wealthy, he has children, he doesn't have children and doesn't want children, XYZ. There are so many criteria that our ego has educated us on that make us believe that certain people are unworthy of our love. Now, what's interesting about this is that it's actually a process of excluding ourselves from love. So the last training that I'm going to be doing with you is all about how to release the judgments that you have on other people so that you can actually find yourself free, capable of just being yourself and attracting someone who loves you for you. Okay, step number 1, attracting love. One of the biggest mistakes that we make is that we will look for Mr. Right, Mr. Forever, Mr. Marry Me Now. And gosh, there's so many amazing men that we walk past on our way to finding Mr. Right. And I actually nearly walked straight past my own true love by looking for Mr. Perfect. When I was dating and I was really falling deeply in love with myself, preparing myself to receive someone who would mirror and reflect that back to me, I was really being strict on my criteria about who I was going to invest my love into. And this lovely, humble, generous, kind man came forward expressing his love and devotion to me. My ego went straight to, you didn't finish high school, you don't have a higher education, your spelling isn't very good, and you don't have any money. And those blocks of judgment almost prevented me from being able to receive my true love. So this is like super important to me, because I've been joyfully married for 8 years, I have 2 beautiful children, and if I hadn't have gotten this first point, I could still be looking. So let's think about Mr. Right for you, and I want you to consciously recall your list of criteria. He has to be X, Y, Z, and Z, X, Y, Z, Z. Has to be all of these things in order to be worthy of my love. And what I want you to think about is how safe that feels, how easy it feels to think about loving someone who looks perfect, is the ideal age, who has a wonderful career and is really wealthy. We want to think that we can make love safe, Love is never safe. The truth of love is that it's an opening. Love is an open door. Love is unknowable, undefinable, and it's an exploration. When you step forward into love, there is no security. But I've come to believe that holding love within ourselves and opening up to see how worthy others are of our love gives me more safety and security than I've ever had in my life. And I'd love for you to play a little game with me. So rather than looking for Mr. Right and Mr. Forever and Mr. I want to marry you and have your babies, even if you could just suspend that for 7 days and have a little game with me where you start acknowledging the men that are around you today. What if you could see the men in your life today and offer them respect? See them, acknowledge them, find ways that you can honor them, express your appreciation for them. Until we can heal our perception of men, we're going to be blocked from love. And I remember how it feels to be blocked from love. And I know that you're ready to do something new. And I'm excited for you to play with love. And I challenge you, see them, honor them, show them respect, and see how it feels. Until we can hold men in loving regard, it's going to be nigh on impossible to manifest a respectable, worthy, honourable man into your life. So I call on you to be able to look into how honourable the men are that are surrounding you today, whether or not you want to have a romantic relationship with them, and truly see them. And I promise you, as you do, you're going to feel a shift. And that shift is going to open you to more love. And just opening to more love is a beautiful experience in and of itself. And I look forward to hearing how this shift feels for you. I'm really excited to be talking about attracting love because I have 4 current clients who are in the process of healing their relationship with men in order to open to receive a loving relationship with a new man. And it's so delicious and it's so delightful. And in the last month, I've finished up with 2 clients who both were able to play with the suggestions that I'm sharing with you in this training series to be able to manifest loving, supportive partners. And the joy that they're feeling right now is something that I really want for you. So I just know you're going to play with this and have fun. And the very next training is all around how you can actually create connection, a sense of feeling intimate and feeling close. That's the word. Feeling really close to someone without physical intimacy. And I'm going to talk about how physical intimacy can be a trap that will actually take you away from creating true heart emotional intimacy. So I'm super excited to share that one with you, and I'll be releasing that to you next week. Have a gorgeous week and tell me, are you in? Are you in for this challenge? Are you going to honor and respect the men around you today? Let me know. Lots of love. The Empress.